Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. Welcome to my channel if you're new here. My name is Kayla and today I will be doing a collective reading for you guys. I have already cleansed the space and said a prayer over the cards, so we're going to go ahead and get into the overall energy with this oracle deck. Clarify with the oracles as well. I hope you're all doing well. I'm doing alright, better every day. Let's get into it, please, and thank you. Spirit, one card for the overall energy of the reading. Only the truth may come out. Make it clear, please, and thank you, Spirit. One card for the overall energy of the reading. Four could be significant. Tacos could be significant. Chicken tacos. Alright, the number 14 could be significant. Owls, windows with that opens, two ways like this, whatever type of window this is, okay? Truth be told, maybe a golden mask, maybe somebody is wearing a mask, okay? Truth be told, at the bottom, the color gold or yellow could definitely be significant, okay? 14, truth be told, honesty, accepting things at face value, coming out of denial, the willingness to be transparent, clarity of communication. The oracle's message: there is the truth, which is the essence of a thing, and then there is a truth, subjective according to the philosophy of the adherent or believer. This is not a time for debate about which truth is truer. It is a time when you are called to proclaim your truth out loud and be willing to be transparent, honest, and open in your communication with others and with yourself. Nothing less than surrender to what is. Pulling off the layers of denial that kept you tied to an illusion will set you free. Be authentic and gloriously flawed, and spirit will answer with miracles. Okay, so with truth be told coming out as the overall energy of the reading, maybe you need to be honest, okay? Accept things as for what they are, okay? Maybe, as it says, coming out of denial, so no longer being in denial about something, accepting something for the truth of the matter, okay? Accepting the honesty of something, okay? I know sometimes the truth is hard to accept, as for example something clear as day. Accepting that maybe someone that you thought loved you doesn't actually love you. Maybe they say I love you out of their mouths, but their actions show otherwise. They treat you horribly, that type of, truth be told, accepting something for what it is. Being honest with yourself, coming out of denial, as it says here, being transparent, willingness to be transparent, clarity of communication. Maybe someone is telling you a truth, confessing something to you, okay? It says this is not a time for a debate about which truth is truer. It is a time when you are called to proclaim your truth out loud and be willing to be transparent, honest, and open in your communication with others and yourself, okay? So being honest with yourself and being honest with others as well. Speaking the truth, maybe you're telling the truth to somebody else, maybe coming out about something, an incident or something like that, okay? Maybe something that you've been holding in for a while, okay? But it could be something about something that you need to accept, to let go of, okay? Because it says nothing less than surrendering to what is, peeling off the layers of denial that kept you tied to an illusion will set you free. When they say the truth will set you free, okay? So once you tell this truth or just accept something as truth, then you can heal and let go and move on from it, okay? Be authentic, being true, and gloriously flawed, okay? Not pretending, maybe, okay? And then all that glitters at the bottom of the deck talks about pretty much something is not what it seems, okay? But we're going to get into that at the end because I don't want to get into it right now. Clarify truth be told here, please, and thank you, Spirit. Why is truth be told here is the overall energy of the reading. Masks are definitely significant because both of these cards have masks on them. Mask, okay? Maybe a masquerade ball could be significant, but with it being truth be told, I kind of feel like it has something to do with maybe someone's mask falling off, maybe some type of truth is being revealed, okay? a lie is being uncovered or something like that, okay? Wise truth be told, here is the overall energy of the reading, please, and thank you, Spirit. We have Exhale by Whitney Houston playing, okay? If you know what that song is about, I kind of feel like it is about, you know, after releasing something, after going through a whole bunch of turmoil, after moving on or whatever, now you can finally breathe and exhale, okay? After going through something, you finally get to a place of safety and that type of thing there, okay? You can finally exhale, okay? So maybe after accepting something and moving on, and after, you know, figuring out this is not what I thought it was, and accepting that, you can finally breathe, okay? Wise truth be told, here is the overall energy of the reading, please, and thank you, Spirit. One card at a time. Alright, first card out. Intuition, wisdom, gifts. Honor your innate ability to see psychically and trust your gut feelings. Trust your guidance and the vibrations you feel. When you truly step into your abilities, all of your senses rush in. Look into expanding your gifts by taking classes, diary, meditating, and listening to your inner voice, okay? So this could be you trusting your intuition more, okay? So maybe you're getting some type of intuitive nudges or, you know, signs, symbols, visions, spirits talking to you, that type of thing. Your intuition talking to you about something, a truth could be coming out from, you know, your spirit guides or something like that, okay? Trusting it, being aware of your spiritual gifts, okay? At the bottom of the deck, we have past life karma cycles. This indicates a past life is the reason why the intense energy surrounds you. This person or situation, okay, this indicates a past life is the reason why the intense energy surrounds you, the person or situation, okay? Look into ways to clear past life karma and see the bigger picture from the situation by viewing it from a lesson perspective. Taking ownership for your part and forgiveness are key in releasing past life karma, okay? So maybe there's something that you went through in life, all right, that was tied to, or someone is tied to, you know, something that happened in a past life, okay? A relationship, maybe, okay? What else, please, and thank you, Spirit, for truth be told? $822 could be significant. Wise truth be told here, okay? Family dynamic, reconcile. Your family is requiring time to heal issues that have created a wedge or unrest. We all need support as we move forward, and having an open, loving family unit is essential, okay? Maybe someone wants to reconcile with you. Maybe a family unit is coming back together, okay? After some type of wedge or unrest, as it says here. At the bottom, we have decision and fear, control. Some decisions and choices that you have made are based on fear and not heart-centered knowledge. Fear is your ego wanting control. Take a step back and make a responsive choice rather than a reactive one. Then you are able to see the truth of the best choice with a calm and centered manner, okay? So, make sure you're not making any decisions out of fear, okay? It's having to do with maybe a relationship that maybe was controlling or something like that, okay? Be aware of something like that, maybe trying to come back around, okay? This could have something to do with being afraid. We have love, redefined, romance, and good news. So maybe a new relationship could be coming in, and maybe you are afraid to, you know, decide to step into something like that out of fear of something that happened in the past, okay? What else, please, and thank you, Spirit, for truth be told? All right, good news pops right out. That was at the bottom. Your prayers have been heard. Good news is on the way. The universe wants you to have expectancy of positive outcomes in your life. You have the power to manifest what you desire of your highest good by co-creating with Source. Now is the time to celebrate, okay? So you could be receiving some type of good news, okay? Whatever it is that you've been praying for, good news is on the way, as it says, okay? Expect positive outcomes, all right? Whatever, something is manifesting. False narrative at the bottom of the deck, discernment. Be mindful of the story you are telling yourself. Having a negative narrative is destructive and simply not true. Stop listening to your ego-based story that is laced with falsehoods and old conditioning. For every negative thing you say, counteract that by saying 3 positive words. See the truth of who you are, which is wise, magnificent, and radiant. Okay? Some of you may be very hard on yourself, okay? Very, there's another word for just self-critical maybe, okay? Very critical of yourself. And because you probably, talk down on yourself a lot, or, but there's another word that I'm trying to think of. You talk down on yourself a lot, maybe. It's very hard on yourself, okay? So you need to just be giving yourself some positive affirmations as well, okay? What else, please and thank you, Spirit, for truth be told, okay? Abundance comes out, security. Money is energy like anything else. You want it to flow and not feel trapped. Trusting that the universe will take care of you gives off the energy of abundance and expectancy in every dollar you receive. Know that you are supported and the money will flow, okay? So Spirit is letting you know that you are secure, okay? Abundance is all around you. Someone could be out shopping, okay? But just trust and know that you will always be supported. Don't be doubtful or anything of that, okay? Nature therapy at the bottom, grounded. Your soul loves to connect and be one with nature. A beautiful healing takes place when you ground and center yourself with the earth. Being in nature has a way to restore what has been lost and bring you back to your center. So maybe you guys need to get out in nature. Water, maybe to be specific. Goldfish could be significant, okay? Letting go, resistance, okay? There could be something that you are letting go of. All right, let's see. One more. Please and thank you, Spirit, for truth to be told. One more for truth be told, please and thank you. False narrative. Be mindful of the story you are telling yourself. Having a negative narrative is destructive and simply not true. Stop listening to your ego-based story that is laced with falsehoods and old conditioning. For every negative thing you say, counteract that by saying 3 positive words. See the truth of who you are, which is wise, magnificent, and radiant, okay? So I feel like maybe some of you are afraid or have some type of anxiety maybe about something not working out here, okay? But with that false narrative here and abundance coming out right before that and good news, I feel like you don't have to worry about anything, okay? As it says, that's a false narrative, okay? You are wise, magnificent, radiant, okay? Abundant, okay? You don't have anything. You're not any of the negative things that your mind plays on you, okay? High vibrations at the bottom, transformation. You have chosen to step into a higher vibration that is in alignment with your soul path and higher knowing. You now have the awareness that you are limitless and ready for transformation, okay? Wow. So this could be, as it says, you're stepping into a higher vibration, just becoming aware of your spiritual gifts and the power that you hold, okay? That type of energy. All right. Thank you for that, Spirit. Why is intuition, wisdom, gifts here? Please and thank you, Spirit. Clarify intuition, wisdom, gifts. All right, we have twin flame, mirroring, shared feelings, and reflection. At the bottom, curse, hex, witchcraft, and negative mind, okay? Hopeless in beginnings, okay? Someone could be thinking about you a lot here, sinking despair, falling apart. Maybe they're falling apart without you. Maybe their life is falling apart. Maybe they feel like they're cursed or something, okay? They want another chance with you. One more, please and thank you. Someone could be like spooked by your spiritual gifts and things of that sort, okay? You could be into tarot, crystals, magic, those type of things, and this person probably feels like you did something to them. Shocking, turmoil, and unexpected intuition at the bottom, heart song, telepathy, and inner knowing. nourished, self-growth, self-focus, soul-finding, clinging, holding on, obsessed, and spying. Okay? Maybe someone knows that you are focused on yourself at this time, okay? Taking care of yourself, no longer focused on them. This is something maybe that they didn't expect, okay? It's like when people expect you to chase them but you don't, that type of energy. They probably did something and thought if they walked away you would chase them and you didn't, and now they're trying to hold on to you, obsessed with you, spying on you, okay? And with intuition, wisdom, and gifts here, I feel like you know that, okay? What about family dynamic, reconcile, please and thank you, Spirit. Okay, cloudy, judgment, illusions, unbalanced, distorted, okay? Maybe someone can feel like maybe they made a wrong decision. They were seeing illusions or something like that, distorted, not seeing clearly when they made a decision about something. Confusion at the bottom, uncertainty, unclear, unsure, obscurity, secrets, mystery, concealing, trapped, stuck, tied down, captive. Someone maybe want to come back around, but they feel stuck. They feel like they made a mistake walking away from you, but they definitely feel trapped in the situation that they are in, okay? One more for cloudy judgment here with family dynamic and reconcile, please and thank you, Spirit. All right, rejection comes out. Abandoned, dismissed, irrational fear. Sorrow at the bottom, loss, grief, depression. Someone could feel as if you will reject them if they come back around, okay? Abandoned, left out, walked away cold, okay? Yeah, you could have walked away from somebody. Maybe someone abandoned you out of fear that you would abandon them. We have pride here, arrogance, ego, stubborn, okay? This could be a Leo. All right, what about good news, positive energy here? Please and thank you. Something about a golden ticket could be significant, okay? You're going to be surprised about something. As you see, her mouth is wide open in shock or surprise, okay? Why is good news here? Bitterness, resentment, anger, hurtful words. At the bottom, loyalty, trusting, reliability, believing, confusion, uncertainty, and unclear, obscurity, secrets, mystery, concealing. Maybe someone's trying to hide to you that they are bitter or resentful or angry about something, okay? Maybe they feel they're very angry maybe about a choice that they made, okay? Maybe they listen to others about you or something like that, okay? One more for good news here with bitterness, please and thank you, Spirit. They could also be bitter about, you receiving good news, about things going good in your life, okay? About messing something up with you, and now things are, flourishing in your life. Beauty came out, charming, graceful, kind-hearted, with one day, someday, somewhere, another time, okay? Yeah, it's like someone is finally seeing you for who you are, your worth, and those type of things, okay? And thinking about maybe you guys could have another chance or something like that. One day, someday, another time. Conflicted at the bottom, decisions, hot and cold, multiple choices, releasing, letting go, moving on, walking away, and memories, reminiscing, dwelling, bittersweet. So this person is definitely thinking about you, okay? Having memories, maybe flashbacks, reminiscing, dwelling, all right, about the time that you spent together. But with releasing here, you could be letting them go, moving on, walking away, okay? Maybe you guys could both be having, conflicted feelings, okay? Hot and cold, just unsure if you want to come together or separate, okay? What about abundance here with security, please and thank you, Spirit. All right, we have memories coming out. Reminiscing, dwelling, bittersweet. At the bottom, lusting, forbidden, non-committal, and sexual energy. Somebody could be thinking about you guys being intimate. All right, broken, shattered, heartbroken, destroyed in time, waiting cycles. Maybe they think that you guys will eventually get back together, but they are feeling heartbroken and destroyed, okay? They're thinking about the times that you guys shared together. Maybe thinking about what they could have had with you, okay? How different their life would have been if they were with you. Longing, craving, aching, and wanting. They're definitely thinking about you a lot, okay? Loyalty, trusting, reliability. Thinking about how loyal you are, okay? They're hiding something from you, maybe about their true feelings, how they really feel about you, okay? They could be, saying how they don't care, or even pretending as if they don't care, okay? What about false narrative, discernment? please, and thank you, Spirit. If Only You Knew How Much I Do Love You is playing in the background by Patti LaBelle. So somebody, if only you knew how much they really loved you. They're hiding their feelings for you. They're not coming out and being honest, okay? Probably out of some fear of rejection or something. Maybe they feel like even if they tell you, nothing's gonna change. This is true that some people will leave you before you can leave them. They feel like you're gonna leave them and they want to be the first one to do it. Okay, it's not really that they want to leave, but they're like, oh, you're not gonna. Maybe something happened in their past and they're like, oh, this happened before, now they're scarred, and now moving forward they're like, I'm gonna leave before you get the chance to. Some type of abandonment wounds, rejection wounds, as it says here, okay, with the family dynamic, okay. Beginnings, try again, new direction, start over, came out with abandoned at the bottom, left out, walked away in the cold. Okay, so someone wants to start over with you, okay. They want to heal, but you are healing, you're releasing, okay. Maybe you guys are not speaking here with silence, frozen, no words, stone wall. They don't know what to say to you, okay? Or maybe you are not speaking to them, okay? One more, please, and thank you, Spirit, for beginnings. Try again, new direction, start over here with false narrative, discernment. And I also feel like Spirit wants you to use your discernment, okay? With this beginnings, try again, new direction, start over. I feel like Spirit does not want you to try again or start over with this person, all right? All right, we have running and finality coming out. Running, ghosting, disappearing, invisible, and finality, farewells, leaving behind closure. I feel like if this person comes back, they're going to be doing the same thing they used to with this running, okay? They're going to, like, ghost you, coming in and out, invisible, finality, farewells, leaving behind, and closure. I feel like you're done with something, okay? Maybe it's like maybe you realize the pattern, okay? Learned your lesson in something and decided this is it. We're not doing this anymore, okay? Okay, so with all that glitters at the bottom of the deck, number 16, I'm going to read this. But let me just sum it up what I'm getting for overall already for the reading, okay? So there's some type of truth, okay? If you look at these roses on here, they're heart-shaped. Someone's mask is coming off, okay? Or truth is being revealed. I feel like about how someone feels about you, okay? How they truly feel about you. Someone could be hiding their feelings about how they truly feel about you. That could be coming out, okay? All of a sudden, maybe someone is pretending to be happy or something like that somewhere else, and they're really not, and that is coming to light, okay? So with 16 at the bottom of the deck, all that glitters, the essential message. A need to see beyond the superficial, the desire to don a mask or dress something up to disguise its true nature, trying to be something you are not, chasing after every sparkly new thing, being mercurial. The oracle's message. It is only human to want to adorn oneself in trinkets and paint a pretty picture of oneself. It's natural to want to acquire the trappings of status or to deny them as a statement of rebellion. But if it sparkles, is it better? Whether it's a fast car, a big house, a title or position, the stamp of authority, or the sparkling of diamonds. These icons let you know something about a person, place, or thing, or do they? The truth is that people seek to acquire things because of what they will do for them and how they symbolically will elevate them and make them more attractive. This card signals that it is time to see beyond the adornments and probe underneath the surface. Learn to recognize the masks people wear and the motives underlining them. Imagine all that glitters is gone. Would you still desire that object or person, okay? So I kind of feel like maybe someone is with someone for maybe what they have with this all that glitters, okay? Or someone could be pretending, okay? Pretending that they're happy, pretending that they have what they want. Okay, this could be, a breakup. You broke up with someone, they moved on, and they're putting on a front. We know that happens often, okay? Maybe someone moved on and they thought, what they say, the grass is not always greener on the other side. That type of energy, okay? They're not happy over there. They really want to come back. So some type of truth of that sense is coming out, okay? So that is a message that I have for you guys today. I really hope that you enjoyed this message. Please like, comment, share, and subscribe. 838 could be significant. I'll see you guys on the next one. You guys have a wonderful day. Thank you.